All 8 heroes are being reworked, and here is how it is gonna work out. Number 1. Archer Queen. Her first ability gives her super and she targets 2 enemies for 4 seconds. The first tier allows her to target an additional unit. The second and the third tier makes her duration increase by 2 and 2 seconds, with a total of 8 seconds while targeting 3 units. Her second ability provides her 40% speed increase for 2 seconds after every 6 seconds. The first tier makes the duration increase by 1 second for a total of 3 seconds. The second tier makes the speed increase by plus 20%. The third tier makes the duration increase by another 1 second, so when this is maxed, she gets 60% attack speed boost every 6 seconds for 4 seconds. For her third ability, she gets invisible for 3 seconds when falls below 50% HP. This can turn on once every round. The first and the second ability makes the duration increase by 1 and 1 second with a total of 5 seconds of invisibility, and the third tier gives her plus 1 extra damage when invisible. Number 2. Barbarian King, and this time we have a special guest, Shu Ming.
And now let's take a look at the new and improved Barb King straight from the Barbtron plant. His level 1 ability does the same thing with a big difference though, which is that he no longer boosts every mini on the board, only those in range. Even with the second tier upgrade, it is not nearly enough to cover the whole board. It is only as big as the pocket artillery's range. So this is a big nerf because the Barcher strat really relies on the Barb King buffing the Archer, and now that is not guaranteed at all. So hopefully the other reworks can save him from that. Anyways, the third tier adds another 1.5 second duration to it, so if you get all 3 tiers, you will get a 7 second super from 4 seconds. That is enough time to recharge his entire super, well, in normal situations. His level 2 ability has a slight change, which is that he heals 2 HP every 5 attacks. The first tier decreases the attacks needed from 5 to 4, and the second and third tier both add 1 HP of healing, which means if you get all 3 tiers, you will heal 4 HP every 4 attacks, which is quite a lot. Now we have the level 3 ability, which is the real shocker. When the HP drops to 1, he is immune to damage for 3 seconds. And the first and second tier adds 0.5 duration to that, and the third tier adds an entire second duration to that, which means if you have all 3 tiers, you basically live for 5 more seconds. Now that might seem kinda useless because the Barb King is gonna die anyway, but remember, he can cast another super during the immune, and that's very useful to his army because that extra super could be game changing with the right synergies. And he can heal every 4th or 5th attack with his level 2 ability, so it's almost like you revive him with a little bit of HP, like the Skeleton King. But in case you're wondering, he can only activate it once. He is not invincible.
Number 3. Countess. She appears behind the weakest mini, dealing 3 damage. The first tier upgrade provides plus 2 healing, the third ability does the same. The second tier upgrade provides 100% anti-heal. For the second upgrade, she deals additional damage when attacking from behind. For the first tier upgrade, it not even works with super. The second and the third upgrade increases the area of backstab. For the third upgrade, she gets 5% speed boost permanently for every kill and can stack up to 6 times. The first and second tier both increases the stacking by plus 3 times, and the third ability increases the speed boost by plus 5%. Number 4. Monk. With his base ability, he simply deals 10 damage with the super. For his first tier upgrade, the super stuns the enemy for 4 seconds. The second tier upgrade provides plus 10 additional damage to the super. The third tier upgrade directly KOs the opponent. For the second ability, he uses his Clash ability in a straight line, piercing through enemies and silencing their abilities for 2 seconds. The first and the third tier upgrade increases the effect by plus 2 seconds each for a total of 6 seconds, and the second ability provides plus 4 energy for every enemy hit. The third ability provides him plus 2 energy for every kill. The first tier provides plus 3 HP healing for every kill, and the second and third tier upgrade each provides plus 1 energy for a total of plus 4 energy at max level. Number 5. Royal Champion. She throws the shield that bounces to 2 enemy, dealing 4 damage. For the first tier upgrade, she now stuns for 1 second. The second ability provides her full energy if she KOs 1 enemy with the super. The third ability increases the super damage by plus 2. The second ability provides her invincibility for 3 seconds when she is the last mini standing. At max level the duration is increased to 7 seconds. With the third ability she throws the spear like a spear goblin with finite range but can pierce through enemies dealing 2 damage. The first tier upgrade increases the range, the second and third ability both increases the damage by 1. Number 6. Shield Maiden. She gets a block ability which reflects 1 damage to the damage dealer and lasts for 3 seconds. Her first and the third ability both increases the duration by 1.5 seconds for a total of 6 seconds and the second ability forces all enemy to attack towards her. Her second ability creates a halo area at the start which reduces all enemy damage by 1 and the effect lasts for 3 seconds. The first and second ability both increases the duration by 1.5 seconds for a total of plus 3 seconds, and at last the final upgrade increases the area of the halo effect. Her third ability gives her plus 1 energy for every successful heal received. The first tier provides her plus 3 energy for every time being stunned and the second and the third ability provides her plus 1 energy for every successful heal for a total of plus 3 energy for every successful heal. Number 7. Skeleton King. His base ability when maxed deals 1 additional damage from what it used to do. The second ability revives him with 1 soul. Every soul gives 1 HP. The first tier upgrade provides him plus 2 energy for every soul. The second and third ability provides him with 1 extra HP per soul each, with a total of 4 HP per soul when maxed. The third ability gives plus 1 extra damage to isolated enemies. The first and second tier upgrade gets him's plus 1 dissipate on isolated units. The last upgrade provides him plus 1 extra damage on isolated units, so when maxed he deals plus 2 extra damage and dissipates 2 energy from isolated units. Number 8. Wave Master. He charges to the farthest enemy dealing 1 damage to everyone on the way and stunning them 1.5 seconds each. The first tier increases the stun duration by 1 second. The second tier provide him 1 HP heal for every mini getting hit by the super. The third tier again increase the stun by 1 second, so when maxed he dashes to the farthest enemy stunning every mini on the path for 3.5 seconds and healing 1 HP for every mini getting hit by the super. The second ability provides him a charge attack. This activates every 6 attacks making him attack in an arc stunning all enemy units for 3 seconds and dealing 1 damage. This first tier makes the damage increased by plus 1. The second and the third ability makes the attack requirement reduce by 1 every time, so when maxed he deals 2 damage, stuns for 3 seconds, can hit 3 units and triggers every 4 attacks. The third ability allows him to throw the mini behind to the very back with 4 seconds of shield and with a total of 4 shield. The first and the second ability both increases the amount of shield each by plus 2 and the third ability increases the duration by plus 2 seconds, so in total, when maxed the minis will have 8 shield for 6 seconds with being tossed to the backline.